Hey, welcome. It's Domain Dave again for CheapWineFinder.com with another wine review podcast for a value-priced wine. This is a wine where we got here. We got the Decoy Cabernet Sauvignon 2021. It is one of the second lines, or several second lines from them. One of the second lines from Duckhorn Vineyards, founded in 1976 by Dan and Margaret Duckhorn, and they've been one of the most renowned Napa wineries since then. And this is one of their wines, and they this is California in the label. It's not Napa, but let me see here. It's got about 40% of the wine. The grapes came from Sonoma. About 20 something came from Mendocino. And then there's like 12 different areas it came from. Someone intentionally went out and picked grapes from all over. There's the Amador County in the Foothills Sierra where the gold rush is. There's Central Valley. There is vineyards around Oakland and in San Francisco, Central Coast. I mean, they pick grapes from everywhere, all to get this very intentional wine. No one goes all these different places accidentally. And this is a really nice wine. For under $20, this is a solid Cabernet Sauvignon. I found it on sale for $13.99, and at that price, it's like crazy good. It's really well made. You figure it would when these Napa wineries. This is from a winery. This isn't a brand. I mean, it is a brand, but a brand from a winery. They have their standards, and and picking grapes from all these different 2% here, 4% there, 1% here. Everything makes a difference. Even why go to get 1%? What could that possibly do for you? It changes the wine. And when you see that, you go, oh. They're like the very, very high-end wines are, wines from one section of one vineyard, and those are the $300 and $400 and $500 wines. But on the flip side, you get these wines where the winemaker and the team went out and found exactly what they were looking for and made a wine that was exactly what they wanted. And this is what we have here with the Decoy. Cabernet Sauvignon, California, 2021. This is a very intentionally made wine by people who know how to make Cabernet Sauvignon. I mean, that's what the Duckhorns are famous for. That they do other wines too, but this is what they do, and this is a really good example of it. So it's almost always under 20, and I got a feeling that this summer for holiday sales, you're going to be able to find it at a really good price. And it's one of those ones, if you see it at a really good price, at real price, buy it. But don't pass it up at when it's at $13.99. I'm going to take a sip. It is an oak for 18 months, which is, that's big boy oak program. 40% of it's new oak, and the other 60% is neutral oak barrels. And while neutral, and it's French oak on top of it, while neutral oak barrels don't give off any flavor, an oak barrel is watertight, but it's not exactly airtight. And if you say age a wine in stainless steel, well, there's no air getting through the stainless steel, but just a little bit does that interacts with the wine and makes it taste different. So having that 60% that, even though the oak barrel isn't, adding any flavors, any spices or whatever, it changes things. So, and the 40% of the new French oak, well, that's pretty good. For under $20 wine to get 40% new French wine, if you're reading enough tech notes, that's not too shabby. We'll take another sip. This is just a nice wine. I'll talk about why it's a nice wine in a second here. It's a nice mix of blackberry, bright and juicy, some raspberry, some couple different types of spice, some plum, maybe some licorice. A lot of times you might see Cabernet Sauvignons that have a little more chocolate and vanilla, but French oak really doesn't give that, and it's not really here. But you get a little bit of creaminess here and there. You get nice spice on the mid palate. You get cranberry, tart cranberry, you get blueberry. The acidity is really nice. It's a nice backbone. You can think of acidity as the structure in which all the pieces unfold on. It's nice. It's a nice Cabernet Sauvignon. I mean, that's just flat out a nice one. You know who made it. You know what to expect. They do have a house style. It's a solid wine. It's less expensive than the Duckhorn wines. Not that, and that's good, and it's a quality wine. A really good $20 wine and really good $120 wine are both really good wines. Just that the price is different. So let me take a sip of this. We'll close this up. This is a solid California Cabernet Sauvignon with good balance, good acidity. Only 13.9% on the alcohol, which in these days is, even French wines are coming in at 14 and 14.5. So this is a really nice effort. So that's it for me, Domain Dave, cheapwinefighter.com. This is the Decoy Cabernet Sauvignon 2021. If you see it, buy it. If you see it on sale, buy it too. And it's a good wine. If you like a good quality Cabernet Sauvignon and you want to go to under $20, this is one of the picks you should be looking at. So adios, keep cheap. I've got a Riesling from a small producer in Columbia Valley coming up next, and we'll be doing that one, and that'll be a fun one because I haven't done a Riesling in a while, and it's one of those wines when every time I drink one, I said drink more of it, and then like a year later I said I should drink more of it. So adios, keep it cheap. I'll be talking to everybody. Stay safe and warmer. Cool.